Alright. That should be it. Okay, well. This is the very first... my very first hardcore Nuzlocke over ROM hack. We will be playing Fire Red Omega. Apparently it's one of the easier of the few. We'll see what happens. I have done a little run through it. It's got a nice difficult curve to it. It's not anything crazy, but yeah, we'll just give it a go and see how we go. It's attempt 1, and let's see how we go, I guess. So I'm going to hack in some rare candies. I'm just going to start a new game. Yeah, hack in some rare candies because no one grinds anymore. Grinding sucks. Everyone just uses rare candies. Saves a lot of time. Saves unnecessary deaths. So we'll get into that just in a little bit. Alright, a little bit about ourselves. We are a boy. Our name is Jackie. Nickname I got at school. Sort of carried through. We'll stick with it. And this is the best part, where we get to name our rival. I'm so glad this was something that they had in the game. When they took this away in the later generations, I was a little bit upset. But let's name him. His name is going to be Femboy. That's it. Yes, your grandson's name is Femboy. How could you forget? That's very obvious. Now, if you're not sure about Omega Fire Red, they've changed the game a little bit. They've brought all 3 generations of Pokemon into it. All the gym leaders have a full team. And the starters are different. The starters are Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby. Now, from what I've gathered, is people usually pick Elekid. I think it's a pretty consistent choice because it gives you a consistent Misty fight. I think Magby is good for later in the game. And Smoochum, I think some people really like playing Smoochum. The only problem is if you pick Smoochum, it's really hard to get past this very first fight with the rival. So for that, I think we're just going to go with Elekid at least for the first couple of runs, just to see how it goes. We need to think of like a nickname theme. Let's just do different types of fruits and vegetables. This guy looks like I guess he kind of looks like a lemon, doesn't he? Let's go lemon. This is our boy Lemon. Should be pretty easy. I think Smoochum's pretty dog straight up, so should be done pretty quickly. Oh, I was meant to take the orange berry off. You start with an orange berry and it's actually very helpful to have, especially in the first few gym fights, so I really don't want to use it up. So hopefully we get through this without actually using it. Okay. Okay, that's not much damage. I think we should be right. As long as we don't take a crit, we'll be fine. Lovely. Sweet. Alright, keep the orange berry. That's what we like to see. Things going our way straight away. Nice level 6. And there's different encounters. We've got our encounters in towns as well now. There is one encounter in Vermilion City. If you fish, you can get a Barboach, which is pretty good early game, I'm pretty sure. But the only problem is there's also Magikarp in that pond. And you can buy a Magikarp on Route 4, so kind of don't want to do it. Because if we get a Magikarp, it's kind of a waste of a Pokemon that we could get. This isn't our first encounter. We don't have any Pokeballs at the moment, so we wait until we get Oak's Parcel. Talk to this guy, we'll get a free potion. I usually, when I have played Nuzlocke before, I haven't Nuzlocked a ROM hack, just normal base games. I usually use the speed input and just make everything go super fast and then just run around. But I think it's going to be nicer just playing it without. Leads to less mistakes. Man, I made some mistakes playing real fast and just spamming A, and then all of a sudden one of my Pokemon are dead. So we're going to try and avoid that if we can. When I did play this, just sort of like a test run through, I was playing pretty rash. A lot of Pokemon died. But I think I got up to the 3rd gym. I think that's where I got up to. I might have beaten him. I can't remember now. It was a while ago. It was like a year or 2 ago, so I can't really remember too well. I remember small bits of like the start, but like the early game. I can't remember too much later on. I don't think I ever got past the 3rd gym, maybe. So it'll be interesting to see how we go. Yeah, I'm not that good at Nuzlocking, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have enough game knowledge, I don't think, and I also make a lot of rash decisions. All right, let's see what our Route 1 encounter is, hey? Oh, we haven't got any encounters yet. Here we go. Let's see what we get. A Doduo. Okay. We'll take it. I mean, normal flying. Not very good for the 1st gym, but I don't think any encounters here were really good for the 1st gym. Nice. First Pokeball. Love that. So, we're going for fruit. What sort of fruit is this? I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is coconut. It kind of looks like a coconut, but just with like 2 smaller coconuts sticking out of it. Let's go coconut. It's coconutty enough, I guess. So we'll get our next encounter, which is right here in town. So yeah, this is where you can fish for the Barboach and the Magikarp. I tend to avoid it because you don't want to be getting Magikarp. Like you get a free, well, 500 Poké Dollars. You get one in Route 4, and I think that's the only Pokemon you can get on that route. So we get a Houndour. That's pretty good. I mean, Dark type's really nice for Psychics, and we got a Fire type as well now. There we go. Whew. I was a little bit on edge there, not gonna lie. Sweet. Okay, what fruit or vegetable is Houndour? Oh geesh, I don't really know. There's not really much fruit that looks like that. I mean, you'd be a bit worried if there was a fruit that looked like a dog. People probably wouldn't be eating it. I guess a dragon fruit's probably the closest. It's got black seeds, it's red on the inside. Let's do that. Dragon fruit. Yeah, so Route 22 is an interesting one because there's some nice water encounters there. There's Clamperl and Poliwag. Poliwag's got Hypnosis, and I think Clamperl's actually a pretty decent mon. But there is some good mons in this patch of grass as well. I think Mankey's a good one, and a few others. I know you do get the starters in this, so I'll be getting Mudkip and I think Trico. I don't think I get Torchic because it's technically on the same route as Trico. So I think I will just go for, hopefully get a Mankey. See how we go. There you go. Sometimes it just works out for you, doesn't it? Another one won't hurt. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're also getting into Orando range, which I still didn't take off. That's my bad. We'll probably catch it this turn. I mean, this is probably why I'm not a good Nuzlocke. I take like risks like this that are just so unnecessary. Like I probably could have swapped into Houndour there, but look, it paid off, so what am I to complain? I'll be happy with that. What fruit's Mankey? He looks like a... kind of like a chestnut. I mean, it's not technically a fruit, but I'm gonna say the nut counts. Yeah, like the outside husk of a chestnut. Yeah, let's get that. Chestnut. Still got no running shoes, but that's okay. We just walk on over everywhere. So this is going to be our good friend Leek. Join the team, Leek. How many Pokeballs have we got? 7. That should be enough to catch whatever's in the forest. Caterpie. That's alright. I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, they're the one that's like the big yellow, the big green thing with like all the balls in it. That's a Snowpea, right? I'm not tripping. Now he looks like a Snowpea. See that's the outer bit of it. And the peas are in the middle. I'm definitely thinking of the right thing, aren't I? Like if I look up Snowpea, it's gonna look like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Yeah. He's not gonna look like much of a Snowpea once he's a Butterfree though. And then the next is Mudkip, which is right here in the Pokemon Center. Nice, received a Mudkip. Okay, what fruit or vegetable are you, Mudkip? There's not many blue fruits, is there? There's blueberries, but they're kind of purple, aren't they? Yeah, I just don't want to name the first blue thing I see a blueberry. Yeah, look, maybe we just go blueberry. and then when we get the next blue Pokemon, then we just cross this bridge when we get there.